Okay, now we need to log into the SAP HANA. No, there's something wrong. D05 is your tenant, okay? D05 is your tenant, is your database. This is your user, learn_002, okay? Now we have to type the password. For the first time, it will ask you to change the password, but for the next time, you'll be okay. Okay, so we can click on the login. Now, can you, okay, these are the helps. So you can go for the next and, click on the next and see the tips and tricks of the database. They're trying to show you guys some shortcut keys are there, Alt up and Alt down, moving up and down, add some control from the outline. And, yeah. Some layout editor and some Control-Shift-R, open the resources. So these shortcuts, you can just write it down, auto save, and now you can close the tips and tricks, and then we can. So this is the database that we'll be working on. Now I want you to please, can you display the
case study?
Yeah. So we have done this part. We have done this part. So, yeah. So if you see, we have like one, two, three things. The first one is the workspace. Second one is the database. And third one is the settings. So if you just go back again, so we can see what's happening there. So if you see, this is the workspace, okay? So if you click on the number 2, the next, this is the database. So if you want to explore the database, the tables, and now you have like 2 database. One is the demo. The first one is your database. This database is not available. Actually, when I was last week, when I was trying this case study, I found some issue, and I tried to resolve by myself, but I could not. So I asked the Germany for the help, and they also tried their best, and they could not figure out either. So then they just open a ticket with the SAP that we are having this issue. So they mentioned that okay, it will take like 4 to 5 days. So I hope next maybe in 3-4 days they will be able to resolve, and then we might be able to do some do our rest of the case study. So that might be one of the reasons that you can see the error here, that could not be specified IDE services and stuff. Anyway, so this is your database explorer. Here you will create your own tables and your views. So inshallah. So the third one is the settings. So these are the settings that we will.
Mr. Tariq?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
I came late, so I have problems logging in.
Okay.
I wrote learn 424 and the password.
Now, can you? Okay, now we need to share the screen.
Okay.
Miss Hissa will be back again. First, let's resolve the Miss Samia the case study. We'll be back, inshallah. Yes, Miss Maya.
Okay. I cannot share the screen. My screen.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, now you can share the screen, please. No, this is not your user. Your user I just mentioned here. Didn't you take the picture?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, you
I
came
wasn't.
later.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, no problem. So let me share you the screen. So then you can,
Okay. I stop sharing. Okay.
I will. Um, China has given me the power to forcefully share the screen. Okay, Miss Sumaya, you are D05, learn minus underscore 001. The first line, okay? This first line is yours. Okay.
Yes, thank you. I took the screenshot.
Oh, great. So, you can. So, Miss Hessa, please share the screen.
Mr. Tariq,
Yes, please, Miss Shakeen.
I was able to log in, but I couldn't see the same information that Arwa had.
Okay, can you share your screen, please?
Sure.
Okay, so maybe Miss Hissa is very lucky that she got so much stuff already ready-made done by someone, maybe. So, no issue.
So is this normal? Like,
Yeah, this is normal. This is what I got when I was logged in first time, okay? So it looks to me Miss Hissa is lucky. Okay, no problem. So Miss Hissa, can you please share your screen? Okay, so these are the three places where we will be working on. So we can go back to the workspace, the first one. Aiva. So here, you guys have to, inshallah, when you'll be working on your case studies, you will be creating all these views and you'll be creating all these databases by yourself. Now, let's go back to the case study. Let's go back to the case study and see what is there. Yeah. So this is the task, okay? Task 2 is to display a table and its content in the database explorer. Now, and what is the question? The question is, actually, if you read the story, can we go back to read the story on the case study? Go back. Go back. There you go. I think this is the story. The story is that you are working for the Global Bike Incorporation, okay? Ms. Hissa is working in the Global Bike Incorporation. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second.
Mr. Tariq, it's mute.
Thank you very much for that. Okay, can I see the case study again, guys? So Ms. Hissa is working for Global Bike. So her supervisor wants her to learn how to work with SAP HANA. So that he wants her to be expert so that they can give her some task. So she will be using like web IDE, integrated development environment. So this is the web IDE that we are working on. So he wants her to get familiar with the data and the database explorer, and so he gave her some tasks. So he wants her to analyze the revenue of US customers. So this is some of the tasks that he wants. But before that, he wants her to, quickly just go and see what is the SQL data type and the length of the field of the country in the table customer. So basically, he wants her to go and see the customer table and look for the country field and see what is the size of the country field. And similarly, he also wants her to go and see whether the table is a row store or the column store. So how the table is being stored. So this is the information. So if she come to know about all these things, then she get herself familiar with the HANA database. And he also wants her to, know the first 3 entries of the customer table, yani first 3 rows, first 3 records of the customer table. And also he's looking for what is the name of the database table used in this view. This is like GBI demo, production, dimension, calculation view. CV stands for calculation view. So this is what he is. So after completing this case study, Ms. Hissa will be able to tell the supervisor that which data types are used to represent certain attributes, or so she will be able to answer all these questions actually. This is what, and what is the calculation view, she will also be able to tell him that one as well. So let's do this case study. Go for the next step now, please. So this is like an overview exercise, just to, so this is the link that we have used to log on, and now we already got so this is the second task after the login. Now we need to find out this table, and then we need to find out the country field. And if you see, so what we have to do is, in this case, we will go to the database explorer, okay? So let's go to the database explorer. So this is the workspace that we are in, but we need to go to the database explorer. There you go. And in the database explorer, you see we have the HDI GBI demo database. Can you click on, close this one and open this one? Oh, this one is also not available. You see that? Okay, so what we can do is, Miss Hassa, you can delete this one, no problem. You can delete this because, delete, right click and
this one, yani.
Yeah, right click and delete if you can. Remove the database. Very good. So Ms. Shakeen, I think we are also going back to your state, huh? So you can delete this one as well because this is not working either. Okay, now we want to search for a database. Okay, no.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Now we want to search for a database. Can you click on the plus sign?
This one.
Yeah. So in this plus sign, so we will go for HDI container. Can you see the HDI container on the top? Click on the HDI container. See what information is there available. Okay, so we have to go for HANA database multi-tenant. Okay, no, we cannot go for that because at the moment, let's go back. Okay, can you go back to the case study? See what is the next step for us? So in this tab, you should be able to see HDI, GBI, demo, HDI container. Okay.
Or we can add it.
We should be able, then we will add. So let's see HDI container. Can we see the HDI container? Go back to the HDI container, the first one. Plus HDI
Yes.
container. Okay, we see the GBI demo data. Can you see that? Number first one?
This one.
Yeah, GBI demo data. Okay, click on that. Click OK. So this will, okay, there you go. So you see that we have this database they have already created. So we added into our system. Okay, good. Now go back to the case study. And now what is that? We did okay. And what is trying to do?
It's
Yeah, we did this
adding
one.
and searching.
Yeah, we did that and we found out there. Now, So we have to expand the HDY demo container and look for the table. Okay, and table is the customer. So we already expanded it. Can we go down and look for the table? Okay, there's a table now. So if you click on the table, you find the table customer. Can you find the table customer? Okay. Now we got the definition. We got the definition of the table. So can you tell me, now we have to figure it out, huh? So what is the SQL type and length of field country? SQL data type. Is there any SQL data type here? The country.
Yes, this one.
Ah,
Still
SQL data type, the country. So what is the country?
Is,
N variable character. The number 3 column.
yes, this one.
N variable character. And size is 2. And this is string. Okay.
Okay. So it's asked for the country.
It's asked for the country, the length of the field. The length of the field is 2. Can you see the 2 in the bracket?
No.
In the bracket, in the number 3 column.
In here. To the bracket.
N variable character. This is variable character. N variable character 2. So the size of the country is 2. You know, it will be like US, you know.
So it's like a code.
Yeah, two-digit code. SA, Germany is DE, like that. Okay, so the answer is like this. Okay,
yeah, we figured the data type and the length. So this is done.
Yeah, SQL data type and the length of the field is 2. Okay, is this a column store or a row store? Can you go back? Is it a column store or a row store?
I think it's column.
Yeah, it is column store, but where it is written? We have to find it out. It's not visible here. Okay.
Table type.
Where is the table type?
Yes.
Table type is column store, okay? So this is column store. Okay, now 1 second. If you go back
to the web
IDE, yeah. Okay, can you go for the run information? What is there? Okay, run information has, we don't need that. Okay, delta storage is kept. Did you see the delta storage here? Delta storage, kilobyte.
I'm not sure. You mean in the case study or?
No, in the same screen,
Here it says 0.
Yeah, this is delta store. You know what is this delta store? You remember I told you that when we have to enter the data, it will store in the rows, and then later on it will convert into, when the buffer gets full, it will store into the, it will rewrite the whole table and it will put this data into the main table like a column store table. So that small storage is a delta storage, where it writes the records initially. Then from this delta storage, it moves the records to the main table. Okay? Okay.
So now it sets to 0.
At the moment, the size is 0. We are not consuming any memory. We don't have anything in the delta storage.
Okay. It's the current used space.
Yeah, current use is 0. We don't have anything in this one. Okay. Now, what is in the indexes? Indexes is this, and column is this, and that's it. Now, can you click on the open data? Now this will show you the whole data, okay? Can you see that? So this is the data that we are having in the customer table. You see, we have a US customer, we have a German customer, and we have like sales organization and the Germany sales organization and all these things. Huh? some customer numbers and like that. Okay, so can we go back to the case study, please? You can go for the analysis. Can you click on the analysis button just to have a look on that? You see here? So for example, if you want to see the label axis, can you drag the customer, sorry, country on the above axis, x-axis? Click on the country and drag to the x. Aiva. Okay, can we see something on the right? Okay, so we configure column with at least one column. Okay, can we go for the Y column? Yeah, city, something like that. City on
put
this
it
part.
on the
Yeah,
second
let's
one.
see. Yeah. Nothing happening, huh?
I think it's loading.
Oh, it's happening, you see? So anything you have some table here, you have some data, you can do the analysis at the same time, huh? By clicking and dragging putting the column into different,
Okay.
like that. So maybe you can put the sales organization, sales organization, put it into the country, under the country, and now you will see that the sales organization is coming as well. So you have like US and Germany. US has 2 sales organization and Germany has 2 sales organization. You see that? And it is giving you the count of those sales organization. Now, if you just click and drag the customer number, you might get a count of customer number as well.
I did here with the sales.
If you put the in the city, that, so you might get the count of customers as well. Okay, you see that? So you are getting the count of customers as well, for how many customers we have from this city. If you remove the city, then you might see something different, So this is how you're gonna be. So yeah, this is just an analysis part that you can do with one table if you're okay, Ms. Arba. Okay, no chart appear on your screen. Okay. So okay, Ms. Arba, Ms. Hessa, let's Ms. Arba share the screen and then I'll come back to you. Okay. Then we'll continue with the case study. Yes, Ms. Arba, please share your screen. Okay, yeah, you need to have one column in the value X tahat. Yeah, in this area, you need one more column. So can you put some like city in this column? Just, or sales organization, put the sales organization, no, not here. In the bottom area. Aiwa. Like that. Okay, Ms. Arba?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, Ms. Hessa, can you please share? Okay, now can we go for the case study again? Before we go for the case study, can you open the sales data, please? Can you show me the sales data? This is the raw data for the customer. We don't need
so I choose another table.
Sales data, yes.
Okay.
Okay, can you show me the data for this one? Open data, huh?
Yeah,
Open
how
data.
how
Open,
did we?
open, you forgot, huh? Open data.
Okay, here.
Hmm. This is the open data. And now if you go to the right side, you will see some prices and amounts as well. Did you see the revenue and discount and all those stuff? Yeah, this is the amounts, okay? Now let's go back and see, can we, can you go to the analysis part? So let's see what we can do. Okay, we can, we have like numeric values and we have like, okay. So can you move the year to the x-axis? Yeah,
This
Aiva.
one, right?
And then can you move the
Revenue.
revenue to the y-axis in Aiva? And let's see what happens. You see? So in
This
2007,
is
you have,
the summation.
you see, 2007, you have this much sales, like 50 million sales, and then you have like that. So can you now further divide with the sales organization? Can you
So
sales organization?
organization.
We have sales organization. Okay, we don't have that one. No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
We don't have that one. Can we go for, okay, product? Can you click on the product and move under the year? So this will give you in this year, this product, how much sold. You understand? You see that?
Okay.
So we have like 5-6 products. So in 2007, some products were sold this much, and 2008, like that. So this is, so we don't need the product one. This is not a good idea. Can we remove the product and bring the currency here? So we might have two currencies, you know, the currency,
Can I see
Aiva.
this here?
And now you see you got two currency, US dollar and euro. Huh? You can compare the two currencies. Okay, 2007, we have more business in dollars. Huh? 2008, more business in dollars, like that. So that is how we can do the. Okay, go for the next case study, please. If you want to use the next one, try the next one. The next, yeah, you are horizontal bar. This way you can go. Go for the next one. See next, what is the next one? Line chart. Okay, this is the line chart. It's telling you in a million. Donut. Okay, there you go. You have some different currencies in donut shape. Yeah. So anyway, let's go back to the case study. So we did this part. Go for the next. Okay. What was the first three? You know, go up.
Yeah. Okay. Here.
Yeah, first three records that you have to in the customer. Can you go back to the customer so we can see the what are the first three records? Customers is there. This one. Okay, can you see the number one is 1,000, 2,000, 3,000? You see that?
Yes. Three.
Yeah, these are the values. The Rocky Mountain, the Big Apple, the Big Apple bike, the Philly bikes. These are the three lines that he's expecting you to put some values from here into that, into those columns. Okay. The customer number and the customer name, the customer number and the customer name, city and the sales, city. Yeah.
How can I hide?
What you want?
I want to hide this column.
Oh, we can, I don't know about that. Maybe we cannot. If you go on to the right side, if you use the arrow keys, now click and go to the arrow, use the arrow keys or press tab. No, don't click anywhere else except arrow keys or tab.
The keyboard arrow keys, right?
On the keyboard.
This one.
Yamin. So you no, don't escape.
Sorry.
Escape. Escape. Press escape.
Okay.
It was 1,000.
do.
Uqsam billah, it was 1,000. Okay, type 1,000.
Wouldn't let me edit.
You see that? Anyway. So just close this one, no problem. Just close this one. No save, no changes. Okay, can you open it again, the customer? Open data.
Open the
So it is 1000, right? So you can find some city and country, and so 4 column they need it, but it's okay. You saw that, right? So you got the
Yes.
information and you can put it in there later on. Go for the next page. And next case
So-
study. Okay, the task 3 is display a calculation view. Now switch to the WebD IDE, okay, and then we'll go for import a project from the. One second, can we go back again? He says that you have to you have 2 options. You have to import the project from a Git repository, okay? So go down, Shoya Mazid. Okay, from the right side, you have a Git pane. Can you see on the right side? The button on the right side.
Here.
Aywa, this one. So this is a Git repository. Can you close this one and go back to the
From here, development
space? Yeah. So can you see the Git repository that we have? What is this? Aywa, Git pane, right? Click on that. So what we have to do?
Here we can.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay,
is
in
the
the if you see here, it says to clone a Git repository, right click on the workspace and select Git clone repository. Go back, click on the workspace. Yeah, right click Git clone repository. Okay, now you have to type the URL. Can you go back to get the URL? This is the URL, okay? Yeah, so do it later. You have to press the button, do it later. Okay, now we are all set. So we got the external, you see, before we had only workspace, now we got the external. Yeah, can you go back? So what we have to do? So Git was added successfully. Now we need to go for the GBI demo. Okay, we have to go inside. So go to the internal external. I will double click on that. Go to the SAP HANA. Number 2. Okay, go to the exercise, I think. GBI demo, right. Click on that. Double click on that maybe. So this is what we have here. Now, can you go back to the... And this is one of the things that we will be creating, inshallah, in the next time. But we are now just watching here. Can you go to the case study and see what is that? Case study. No, not here. In the case study. The Word document, case study document. Okay. Now, what we have to do is, it says that, okay, you see this production dimension view, calculation view. Yeah, this is the one. So by double clicking, a tab will open that looks like this one. We already did that. Go for the next one. Yeah, go for the next page. So what is the name of the, can you see the question? What is the name of the database table used in this view? Go back and see what is the name of the table that is used in this view. Product is the table. Aywa, this is the table that is used in this view. So write down the answer, the product table. So the answer is product table. Okay. Yeah, the last page, this one. And you see the answers are there here. You see in the last n variable character 2, then column, and the table name is product. So this was the exercise that we can, we did it. Alhamdulillah. So